All right, guys. Ian Anderson from Central Coast Disc Golf. We've got some more 2016 Swards Ranch Classic, and we are lucky to be joined by the tournament director of the Rocky Mountain Championships, Ron Panesi. See, what's up, Ron?
What's up, y'all?
There he is. And you're a Montana local. You played this course before, right?
Yeah, I play this course quite a bit because it is just a super treat that cannot be beat.
Yeah, it looks amazing. You were telling me you have the course record on this one tied with Christian? Is that true?
Yeah, I've got the course record tied with Christian. Christian's got two 51s, and I've got another 51 behind it. Christian's first round was the first time he did it was in a little bit higher winds, which this round we're about to watch is incredibly tame for this area. You can see a foot of snow in one day. You can see winds up to 60 miles an hour as kind of more of a common occurrence. So this is actually a pretty tame version of what you can see on this property.
Wow, man, it's wild already, so I can't imagine when it gets crazier.
Yeah, when it gets crazy, things start going in really odd directions.
Yeah, man, I'm having fun watching this tournament though. This course is super unique. The landscape is just amazing. It's cool stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, let's watch some disc golf.
Sweet.
All right, guys. We're back to 2016 Swards Ranch Classic Round 2. And funny enough, it's the same guys from Round 1. And there were more than 4 people, so they just had the best scores. That's how it worked out. Turns out Matt Mangini knows how to pick a card to follow, I guess.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
First try, bang.
Yeah. Made a beautiful video for us, so huge thanks to Matt for that. Filmed and edited.
Yeah, absolutely. And a Swords Ranch, like I said earlier, hard to get a chance to play this course.
Yeah, was it once a year it's set up? Is that the deal?
Yep, it gets built for about 3 weeks at a time, and then by the third week, it's fully set up, and then you get 1 full week of play, and then the tournament, and then the course comes back down again.
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we got the crusher, Kevin Sheehan, teeing off on hole 1, 569. What are we doing here, Ron?
Yeah, this is a really cool hole because the way the wind plays dictates a lot about what happens here, and the fact that these guys are throwing the right-hand hyzer line. Usually that big rock right in the center is directly in line with the basket, almost 600 feet away. So it's actually there's a flat piece of rock on top of that rock, and that is the center of the fairway.
Oh, okay, that's pretty wild.
So yeah, usually the left-hand side promotes this line, which is a hyzer flip shot, because there's usually a left to right wind. He actually just took a crazy anhyzer skip off that rock, I believe.
Yeah, he did. That was pretty wild. All right, you got your co-TD from the Rocky Mountain Championships, Tyler Bugni. Fantastic human being.
For sure, and he's throwing right into the middle of the fairway.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. All right, Greg going forehand on the second shot here.
This hole is super favorable for the forehand up shot. In any direction you come from, it's perfectly set up for it.
Yeah, the basket's kind of on that slope of the hill, correct?
Yep, just dive right into it. Looks like he might have had some left to right or just sawed it off a little bit.
Yeah, quite a bit short there. Looking at Tyler's second shot. Can be a tough backhand, but he parked it first round.
Yeah, his upshot was really impressive, but it is still super elusive. And there you go again. He did it no problem at all.
Yeah, I guess it's not hard for Tyler. Other people maybe.
I was just going to say, he's certainly making it look easy.
Yeah, he is. Here's Seth's second shot, and that's the danger with the backhand run.
Yeah, just falling down that fall line the whole way. Mm-hmm. This is just a really touchy hole. I mean, it is a legitimate par 4. Even when you completely crank a drive out there, you still got 100 feet and sketchy green to land on.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, even the sagebrush also plays a factor quite a bit on this course because you get these little bounces off sagebrush that actually stand you straight up and roll. So It's danger in all directions.
It is. That was Seth and Greg laying up for pars. That was Kevin making a nice putt for birdie. And Tyler just squeaking over the rim there. Seth concentrating. You got to concentrate on those short putts in the wind, Ron.
Yeah, and something about this green, everybody gets a little bit of the fidgets when they're on the screen. I'm no separation from me. I definitely do the same thing there. It's just so touchy.
Yeah, definitely. Some good birdies from Kev and Tyler there, and Kevin got a little 3-stroke lead worker now.
Yeah, a little bit of a stiff arm out there.
Yeah, turns out he's pretty good. Hole 2, 449, throwing like across the valley run. Is that the deal? A little bit down?
Yeah, this is a big, huge, beautiful drive. You can really crank it out there, and frankly, you have got to get the stars lined up. In the first round, everybody did a really great job on it, but there's so much wind out here, and of course, you don't see how touchy this course is.
Yeah.
When you don't see the wind, it's like, I can just throw it out there and it'll be fine. But there's so many cross drafts due to this gully that we play in on the front 6 holes. Yeah.
It looks like Kevin came a little bit short. Tyler, looks like that's going to turn over.
Yeah, and that's just the standard zone right there. A lot of people end up just at the base of those rocks.
Okay.
You can be really touchy about it, but you're really probably not going to get the putt in from there.
Sure.
Looks like the wind's developing a little bit on Seth's shirt right there.
Yeah, you can see it for sure. It's funny, the trees don't really act much because they're so hardy, you know.
Yeah,
But
exactly. They're used to 60 miles an hour all the time.
they are, yeah. It's par for the course for them.
Precisely.
Here is Greg Bush ripping out a
Yeah,
hyzer.
Yep, and this course, for the record, absolutely favors people who have a big arm.
Yeah.
Being able to control yourself in the wind is one thing, but being able to throw 400 to 500 feet regularly really separates the field.
Absolutely, and you can disc up to those really stable discs that act a lot better in the wind too when you can throw really far.
Yeah, exactly.
That was, I believe, Seth just laying up. There's Kevin giving it a run. Tyler probably running this one as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's chances to hit this, but he's got to really get over the knuckle. When there's wind, it's really hard to judge because you got to get close to those rocks.
Yeah, you can see it dancing. You're just on that little tiny putt. Oh, Greg with a headwind putt, but almost pulled it off.
Yeah.
Kevin going to the knee.
Yeah, it looks like even though the grass isn't moving, that's pretty wise out here if the wind's blowing.
That grass is probably like an inch thick.
Exactly.
Some good cleanup putts right here for par.
Yeah, this is a very cool hole. I mean, this whole front nine is just super special.
Yep. Yeah, it's the whole course is amazing, but
yeah.
All right, that Kevin holding on to that 3 strokes. So we're on to hole 3, 278. It looks like pretty safe, but it's anything but, Ron.
Oh yeah, this hole is so dangerous, and you walk up to it and you say to yourself, "Oh, I got to get this one," but it is a finger that comes off the land falls off behind it to the left and in front of it. What you're trying to do is basically what Kevin just did, and he still is in no safe place at all because he's putting into death in all directions.
He is, right? Yeah. Yeah, the video really does not do this whole justice until you see what happens if you go long. You're just gone.
Right, exactly. Yeah, or, and the thing is, if you land short and 15 feet away in front of it, you actually have rocks high enough that you may not even be able to turbo to get in.
Yeah, we saw that first round. It's deadly. Oh, Seth.
Yeah, that is how you get that shot.
Dang, that was a good one. Really tough to do so well.
Yeah, and the tree that's short and left of this basket that's directly in front of it might be the gnarliest tree on earth in the sport of disc golf. Seriously, once you're in there, you're just like, okay, if I get a 3, I'm in love.
It looks dense, man. It looks dense for sure.
Yeah, those are 4 great drives on this hole.
I'm just about to say the same. They got real close. And Tyler misses his putt. Looks like Greg's going to go turbo, but if this sails, it could go a ways.
It could go 60 to 100 feet past it easily if it does go past.
Mm-hmm. Oh, baller putt right there.
That is legit.
Dang, Greg.
Yeah, it's 40 vertical feet drop behind the. Yeah.
Oh no.
That's every bit of it too.
Oh, ouch. Look where he is over there. Oh, he's gonna horseshoe putt it.
And he gets it up there.
Is that the dad putt? What do they call that, Ron?
I think you're right about the horseshoe putt.
The horseshoe putt? Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's what I've always called it.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody would call it the handcuff, but it's the same thing.
Yeah. That was a pretty good save from
yeah,
putt.
I mean, I've seen people take, almost double digits on this hole at 280 feet, and you're just like, oh my goodness.
That one is straight treacherous for not looking like it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But everybody walks up going, oh, I got this.
Yep. And with the bogey and a couple birdies, Kevin's leads down to 1, and we're on to hole 4, 352. Really kind of tough backhand hole, Ron.
Yeah, it's funny because the rule is very simple here. Throw it very hard up the hill at that rock and just miss the rock.
Yeah.
And if you do, you'll have a 12-foot putt. Mm-hmm. But you can see the wind starting to move around. This is looking the part.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like the wind straightened him out into that rock. And once you're on the other side of that rock, you are in scramble mode.
Oh, 100%. Greg's playing it safe, it looks like. Maybe a little too safe.
Yeah, and he's also got such a huge arm that his just casual extra shot is, plenty safe past everything.
Yeah. Tyler's looking pretty good. Ooh, looking really good, actually.
That's what we're looking for right there.
Yeah.
And he's still got a little 25-footer, but that's how you get the angle at the shot. That was well done.
Yeah, at least it's uphill, too, so you can definitely run it with a backstop.
And if you run it low, there's this tree right there and some sagebush, but look at that.
Good kick. A pretty good safe run here for Greg if he wants it. It looks like he's about 60 or 70.
Nice backstop to run at it, though.
Yeah. This is Seth probably trying to get around this rock.
From over there.
Easier said than done. And
Yeah, there have been people that have got stuck on top of that rock.
oh, too funny. Bring your climbing gear.
Yep. So by the way, where his right foot is a huge thorn bush.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah, I've been there many times and it's very uncomfortable.
Here is Seth trying to save his par after that scramble second shot. Not so much. Can we take a 4? There's Kevin with a par. Tyler going to be doing the same. Hopefully Greg can make a par putt right here. Charging up that putter. Good work.
Yep, pretty solid.
That was a good par save. Seth with the bogey and Tyler with the par. No shame in a par on that one, Ron.
None whatsoever. You can go from birdie opportunity to quadruple bogey really fast.
There it is. And Kevin holding on to that one stroke over Greg. He's now got 2 over Seth and Tyler. And we're on to hole 5, 453. Oh, this one. This one's just beast, Ron. You do not want to fall off early.
Yeah, this is signature all day long. There's so much stuff going on here. In your in-run to this video, there's this view of this rock in front of us is called the Grumpy Old Man.
Yeah.
And there are 2 hawks that live in the side of those rocks.
Really?
And where Greg is, well, that is dangerous. Yeah. You don't want to be in those trees under any circumstances.
He's going to be on belay for his second shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This looks like this could be the par. But anyway, if you stand there and you watch these 2 hawks, they always spend all this time floating above you. And they will tell you where the wind direction is about 300 feet out.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, us old schoolers, us, Masters players, we got to, get
there
our
they are right
advantages
there.
where we can.
Did you see them?
There they are, exactly.
Wow.
That was sweet. Yeah.
That is so cool. Oh, man. Tyler's going to have some work left to do as well.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Just such a beautiful red tail. That's the female right there.
That is so cool, Ron.
Yeah, and if you just watch them, they'll tell you everything you need to know. But all the young guns come up there and I can just throw it really hard. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure.
Watch those guys. Throw it a little less and watch those guys.
Wow, nature will teach you a thing or two, I guess.
Yep.
That is pretty awesome, man. That's a good pull from Seth.
This hole we kind of call a par 4. That is a perfect. Oh, little tickle though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this hole is a par 4, but it's only because as soon as you make 0.1% of a mistake, you're taking a 4.
Yep.
You can play it clean and get an easy 3, but you just have to execute 2 solid shots to get there. Any other things than that, and all of a sudden you're taking a 4 to start with.
Yep, man, it looks like Kevin came up a little bit short on that upshot. There's Greg just pitching out. He had nothing there.
Yeah, you can see there's no over-the-top shots. Those such are sticky fur. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Like I said, the grumpy old man is very grumpy.
He sure is. Well, here's Seth's third shot. Hoping to get up and down for a 4. Uh-oh. That looks like a 5, if I've seen a 5.
Yeah, that putt from below that tree is pretty strenuous.
Yep. There was Kevin's third pitching up for a 4. Here's Greg's third also. Always give that a run for a 3, but gotta be taking a 4.
Easy drop in, though.
Let's see if Seth has any kind of look here.
Yeah, and those branches moving around.
Mm-hmm.
He hit a sweet putt in the first round on that video, though.
Yeah, he
on
did.
his knees up underneath that tree. That tree is pretty. Your best bet is to be in it as opposed to short of it because you can get underneath it like you did.
Mm-hmm. I believe everyone taking a 4 or a 5 on this one, Ron?
Yeah, it messes up the math on the average of the whole pars.
Oh, Tyler got a par.
Tyler did get a par, but that's a par 4, even though we're really calling it,
No, that was a par 3.
Really, is that how it was listed?
Yeah, this is a par 3.
Oh, okay, well, way to go, Tyler.
Yeah, well done for Tyler right there. Hole 6, 212. This is a must-get, Ron.
This is a must-get, and it's a perfect hyzer with something stable, Buzz OS, Gator, or anything of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
But if you come up short at all, you hit those rocks, and you will definitely come back down the hill.
Kind of like that.
Well, all right. Well, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, you have got to get on that shelf. And by the way, these rocks on this whole property are very porous. So anytime you are definitely losing, you are definitely building flip discs every time you throw into any of these rocks.
I guess
perfect.
Greg will take it with that park job, though.
Yeah, and you definitely say that. You're like, oh, well, I'll take the beating on my disc to take that birdie. That's no problem.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin's squeaking kind of up through that tree. Should have a putt for 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully Seth can do the same. This is the kind of course you play with somebody else's discs.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And we got Tyler coming up the hill for his 2. Taking a smart 3.
Yep.
Seth from a little bit right, short. And putt was also just a little bit short. Kevin is the Montana knee putter.
Yeah, no joke.
The Montana Jerry Eshelman. You ever seen that guy play?
Yep, for sure.
He makes ridiculous knee putts all day. Kevin not quite on that one. See if he can come back for his par. Well done.
And by the way, if you look down where Tyler was right below there are years where that is 15 feet deep of glacier snow just filling in that entire gully.
Like during the tournament?
Oh, yeah. It just depends on how the snow has melted out per year. This whole area has got all kinds of glaciers that exist in certain times of year, depending on how it falls in relation to the events.
That's crazy gnarly, dude. I love it, man.
Yeah. It really is a taste of Montana for sure.
Super unique. You know, it's like we see park golf all day. We don't see this all day. Total treat. Love it, man. Well, I believe Greg just tied Kevin there for the lead, and we're on to hole 7, Ron. 412. What are we doing?
Man, this is a big one. This is one of those. It's a really difficult par 3, but we play it that way because 90% of the time we play it's with wind. So this hole can have serious teeth. You can see it's moving a little right to left right there, which is kind of what you do hope for. I meant to mention that on the video from last night, from the first round. This tee pad is sketchy.
Oh yeah. Kevin pumping it out there.
Yep, everybody getting a good look. I mean, Kevin, did Kevin 2 this yesterday in the first round?
I think he might have, yeah. I mean, he's definitely capable of it.
Yeah, and usually if that happens, it's like 1 of 80 players will get a 2 on that.
I could see that. I'm sure a lot more 4s than 2s.
Yeah, and what they didn't say in the first round video, there is a 45-foot vertical drop 15 feet behind this hole.
Ooh. So Tyler.
Yeah.
Not the best upshot. Hopefully he can solve it at par.
Yeah, this is a very sketchy green, super touchy.
That was a good up from Seth right there.
Yeah.
Oh, this backdrop is amazing. Good pitch up right there. And Greg, he's got to look for 2, Ron.
Yeah, and if you look right behind the basket, by the way, that's Big Sky ski area back left of the basket.
Oh, is it really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like 50 miles away, but right there.
Wow.
Nice safe 3 for him, though.
Yep. And Tyler looking to save his 3. Well done, sir. And Kevin's pitching up for a par.
Yeah, usually if on normal conditions when it's super windy, a 3 here feels like an eagle.
Yeah, it looks pretty exposed up on this rock.
Yeah.
All right, a little par star right there. No shame in that at all. And Kevin and Greg still tied. Tyler's lurking, just 1 back.
Yeah, and don't sleep on him.
Yeah. We're on hole 8, 262. Just pretty much dead straight, and even got a little backstop on.
Yeah, definitely. Just a perfect kind of a hard hyzer with something backhand hyzer with something stable like a Buzz OS or a Gator again. A little bit more of a move than a hole 6, but it's got all kinds of rocks surrounding it. If you get in any trouble, you can be blocked from any kind of view that you get.
Yeah, a little bit of a pro shank there from Greg.
Yeah. Tyler going at it with a stable Buzz.
Yeah, this happened actually in round 1 too. Everyone came out way early except for the last guy who adjusted for the wind. So we'll see if...
Right, yeah, exactly. The 4th person walked up and said, "Oh, I got it."
Yeah. So it looks like Kevin adjusted a little bit, ends up right. And let's see if Seth was watching everybody else throw.
Looks like he's got a little bit more than a putter in his hand now.
Yeah, it does. Looks like a ghost or something.
Yeah, that looks like that could be the shot.
Apparently you want to throw 4th on this hole.
Yeah, right? There you go. Proof right there.
Yep. That looked like a good pitch up from Greg. Here's Kevin from the woods.
Yeah, and that area back there is incredibly dangerous. We didn't even talk about the drop-off that's behind it. Even on putts, you can end up back there and all of a sudden playing Frogger going back and forth over the basket.
Dang. Ooh, Tyler with a good putt.
Or you could just hit the putt and not worry about it.
Yeah, right? Seth coming back at the basket for his 2. Makes that nicely. And here's Greg to clean up the par. Atta babe.
Nice clean work.
Good cleanup from Kev there for the par as well. And good birdies from Seth and a great putt for birdie from Tyler.
Yeah, it's starting to heat up.
Yeah, 3-way tie for first right now. I dig it. That's what I like to see.
Lurking just 2 back.
Yeah, nobody wants to run away.
Yeah.
We're on to hole 9, 448. Oh, this one's wild, Ron. Tell us about it.
Oh, man, looking right up in that gully, you can see the tee pad. You can't see it, but it's in that V of rocks up there, 450 feet away, downhill. With all due respect, it is completely a sidearm hole, let there be no doubt. Everybody tries to throw these flip shots that flip blind around the mountain, and then you can't see it. And, there you go, you can't see it. The sidearm is the shot. I've never really seen anybody birdie it, at least more than 1 or 2 times ever.
Wow.
Now that's what you need to be doing.
Yep. Throwing the forehand, and should be able to get up and down from right there.
For sure, and maybe even a little jump putt at it. He's probably 60 feet from it.
Greg has a great forehand, actually.
Yep, and this is what you want to do, but because it's so windy out there, it will flip a sidearm over, but he's definitely got the right idea.
Wow, that was crushed.
Yeah, just a little bit long, but he might be on top of the shelf. That still could play really well for him.
Mm-hmm. Kevin threw that one pretty hard too. Look at that wobble in the wind.
Yeah. He looks like he's a little bit further right, though.
Mm-hmm. So Tyler finished, I believe, short right, Ron. Is that correct?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. See if you can pitch out of this tree.
Nice footwork, Tyler. Way to get your foot in the right spot.
Mm-hmm. In Montana, they don't have iron leaves. They have iron trees. Just the entire tree is iron.
That must have been Greg coming in from the back right there.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Here, oh, yeah, you were right. So I thought it jumped. Oh, I thought that was in for a second.
Oh, I thought that was in.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's a great two.
Yeah, it was a really good two, but it was a two in a bush, it turns out. I believe that was that play Kevin pitching up?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, here's Greg for another turbo. 1 round limit on those turbos, apparently.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. There's Kevin cleaning up the par, which you feel good about on this one.
Yeah, this is just, and it's such a great hole. Once you get down to the bottom, you look back up, it's just, you're just in heaven right at this point in this course.
Yeah, I love it. I love these whole preview shots Matt took in the Matt Mangini. They look beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. And once you look at them for a second, you're like, okay, now I know where I'm talking about as a frame of reference as to where it is in the horizon line.
Yep. Very cool. All right, looks like Kevin's got that one-stroke lead heading into the final 9. Everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you for the exciting finish in part 2. It's a good one. Don't skip it. Ron, huge thanks for joining me, buddy.
Hey, man, thanks for having me. Awesome time.
Good times. All right, everybody, we will catch you on round, and thanks for watching.